got access to the new update early. Let's check it out. It's gonna begin with you being met by the scout at your base. We'll give you a quick little preamble and then tell you to head over to the Uncharted Territories, a brand new location all the way in the far east, in the general vicinity of the police station and the transport hub. Once you arrive there, ladies and gentlemen, this is where you will find yourself with the quest of finding an abandoned place, and that is exactly what we are going to do as we make our way up this lonely road. And it is probably gonna be a good idea for us to actually take our motorcycle with, because so much of this event is gonna be taking place within the course of a highway that winds through the largest location in last day on Earth history. And we have just arrived at a military checkpoint, and we're already being swarmed by various toxic spitters and enemies, and our quest has now evolved to us needing to search an abandoned place and take down a couple of these guys, which we see are actually going to be protecting various types of loots, as you can see over on the mini map. So why don't we go and actually start looting up the first of those and see what we can expect. And boom, the tools is going to be a special event item, along with a couple of other items that we will find throughout the course of today that we can then use to turn in and talk to various NPCs over at the gas station, which will ultimately be how we make our way up the rewards and ultimately get our hands on some of the best rewards that this event has to offer, including the broken down motorcycle that we can remove parts off of once a day until we run out of them, the brand new outfit of the Wastelands Ranger, and we also have a new type of storage that allows us to stack a ton of different types of vehicle parts in there. But first, before we even start talking about that, let's continue clearing out what we have got to get. And so far, this location is in need of a crowbar. Good news, I got a crowbar, and y'all should prepare yourselves for a crowbar as well, because that is gonna be one way that apparently loot will be locked behind some of these locations. And the loot is looking good here in the form of the mini Uzi. And then boom, we have now completed the first of the locations that we have here, and we can continue making our way throughout the rest of this. And typically we are going to want to follow the winding road here and see where it takes us. Will we be able to like drive by and just like run away from them? Because I don't want to go fighting every single zombie that attacks us, because that seems like it might get annoying. I mean, unless we run them over like that. And if we continue making our way here, it looks like, I mean, there's something interesting here off-road, off the beaten path. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I think it does look like the zombies actually stop following you after a while, because we drove by a bunch of them and they're not still chasing us. And we are now making our way on this little dirt road. And yep, it looks like it is. We found a camp of some sort. So why don't we go and hop our way off this and see what this camp encompasses. Oh, raiders! Okay, so it's not just zombies that we gotta worry about, but there are other types of things. And oh, we just triggered a noise trap, and oh my goodness, we got a lot of them. Okay, you definitely want to be careful if there's like noise traps and stuff, because wow, we just got a million people upset with us. And again, another location that we got to use the crowbar to tear down. And hello, coming in. What's your situation? We're coming back. Oh, wait, there's gonna be more raiders coming back. Oh no, 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 no. What? That's oh my goodness, look at how much food we have here. That's gonna be awesome for turning in and leveling up during this event, except now we've got a bunch of raiders who are very upset with us. And let me tell you, I mean, you guys are gonna want to be prepared for some of what is going to be thrown your way here, because I mean, y'all saw how many raiders we just got swarmed by, but this is a lot of loot that they are giving us. And now, after our initial foray into here, it's telling us to exit the Uncharted Territories, where we can then go and check out the gas station, which is also gonna have some new stuff. But first, I kind of want to finish looting this place up. And oh, hold up, we got a raider over here, and we got a raider now down. So I guess what you could have done is actually disarm these traps and snuck into the camp and try to take them down. Unfortunately, I accidentally triggered one of the traps and we went in guns a-blazing. Now, why don't we go and actually loot up a couple of their motorcycles here and continue getting a bunch of this loot. And pretty much our inventory is full at this point, so decent enough if you ask me. Although, oh, we should still actually loot this chest over here. I got distracted. Maybe I'll drop something. And we have got on our hands some food here. I'll leave the water behind. Grab that. And we have now completed another location. So it tells you when you finish looting everything that the location has to offer. And oh, check this out. We also got a crate. So you are going to want to make sure that your motorcycle does not have anything on the back of it when you enter into the location. And the reason for that is because you can throw it on the back of your motorcycle here and actually haul it back to the gas station. And then once you arrive at the gas station, your scout friend from your base is going to be over here, and you're gonna give a quick little chat to him, and essentially he's gonna tell you to turn in a bunch of your loot, and you will then be able to start leveling up a battle pass. And that's why the crates that you pick up are gonna be so important. You can literally take them and drop them off and gain levels, as you can see here. Boom. And we just got 1,000 experience from doing that, and that is going to be one way that the scout's reputation is going to level up. In addition to all of this stuff that we found, there's also a put all button that we can go ahead and throw in, because we'll also be able to put in our tools and food. You can also, should you choose, actually put in like various regular items like engine parts, strong alcohol, roasted turkey, etc., to continue leveling up your reputation. Then you can talk to the scout, and he will then show you the battle pass, and that is going to be, after he says take this and keep bringing us resources, blah 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 blah, we can talk to him and start claiming our rewards right here. And there are going to be some awesome rewards, including the bikers magazines, which are important for another reason, because the bike upgrades have gotten a bit of a revamp as well. And as we go through the pass, you're going to see a couple of interesting items like off-road chains, with the description that they lose durability while riding off-road, but they allow you to ride off-road without losing speed, so you'll be able to continue going full speed even when you are not on the ideal highway. At level 9, a sweet new backpack, of course, genome and random other things along the way. The bikers magazine, which is going to be very important for the context of this, that we'll get into shortly. A new outfit over here with the Wasteland Ranger at level 13. Over at 16, the brand new bike, more genome, more random things, the broken down motorcycle, and the storage for parts. Before, after level 20, you'll be able to start getting the Scout's Gratitude, which is going to essentially be a ton of genome with a chance at biker mags and rank 3 Doberman. So why don't we go and take all of those, and we will go ahead and show them off, don't you worry, over at base here in a second. Why don't we go and wander over to the scout over here and see that we can continue leveling up our chopper here. And if we actually click on the information, it's going to give us a statistic breakdown of the bike, including its speed, acceleration, capacity, and all that jazz that we can go ahead and upgrade. And I do want to get some more upgrades done, actually. So why don't we go and positively dump a ton of biker magazines into here, and y'all can see that we have gotten quite a few levels, and so we can continue upgrading. And I actually want to upgrade the acceleration a little bit here, which is a very rare bike skill, because oh baby, we can also upgrade the capacity more than ever before. And check that out, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully we can get, okay, we just maxed out acceleration, and boom, capacity has now been maxed out as well. So there are some additional statistics and ways that you can actually upgrade your bike. And all right, here we got a rewards place down. Y'all can see the new storage that allows you to it is actually upgradable as well, by the way. But so far in its beginning state, it actually allows you to stack a bunch of these otherwise unstackable items all the way up to stacks of 5. And then you also do have the ATV transmission, which I believe can go up to 40. I just don't have 40 of them at the moment. But yeah, I mean, absolutely fantastic place for you to be able to essentially stack and store a lot of items that otherwise literally do not stack or store nicely in any stretch of the imagination. Then we also do have whatchamacall, this over here in the form of a chopper that essentially we can continue just chopping parts off of, and boom, we just got our hands on a couple of iron plates, and then we can come back every once in a while, and essentially it's like another item that gives you free stuff back at your base. But now, of course, ladies and gentlemen, let's check out some of those new outfits that we got our hands out on as well, and let's get our hands on the brand new Wastelands Ranger backpack with an awesome looking Winchester rifle over there on the side. Of course, the underwear, no new underwear today, but we do have a new outfit that we definitely want to be rocking in the form of the Wasteland Ranger. And I mean, come on, how awesome does that look? And I feel like an AK, or you know what, a little bit of shotgun rain is as fitting of a look as we're gonna get on this guy over here. And then let's not forget the bike skins as well. So we've got a couple of functional items for our base. We got a couple of outfits, and of course we do have a new bike skin that we want to be rocking in the form of the Guardian of the Off-Road, which is giving like sheriff vibes, just like all of the outfits that we essentially have over here. And we've got plenty of room in our baggage. Why don't we go and hop on and make our way back over to, oh, let's go and skirt our way out of there, the outskirts, and see what they have to offer us again, this time with some of the new items that we have picked up throughout the course of the day, and we can see how they play out and are used over here. Let's go ahead and open everything on up here, and y'all can see, ooh, I mean, in addition to the parts for the actual season or event and actually like battle pass type thing, I mean, you still do get like literal useful loot as well. I mean, a couple of engine parts, that is a nice thing, and boom, we have completed the military checkpoint. And again, depending on the type of location that you run into, that is going to determine the type of loot that you get, because like the camp that we explored had food, this military location has got tools, etc, etc. But why don't we actually go and reveal all of the abandoned places, and we can see that actually, check it out, we now have icons on the map. So the greens are going to be pointing towards a medical location. I believe the purples might be military checkpoints, and the yellows might be food, that's what I was thinking of. But all right, we also do want to show off what the bike is capable of doing here. So right now we've got the reinforced frame, so let's try and crash into a few things and see this thing in action, along with, you know, crashing into, I mean, particularly let's crash into some zombies, because we should see it lose durability as we crash into things. And there should be some zombies coming up on the road up here that we should be able to boop, take down just like that. And why don't we go and actually try to like pick up some speed and like crash, boop. And y'all can see, I mean, we just did like a full speed crash into one of these things, and we're only taking like 1 damage. I feel like usually when you crash into stuff, you're taking a little bit more than that. Let's run away. Okay, no, let's not run away, because these zombies are definitely gonna be picking up on us. Don't mind me, just, oh goodness. Oh no, we're getting swarmed. Oh yeah, no. This is bad, this is bad, this is really bad, this is really bad. You definitely gotta be careful when you're dealing with all these guys. Okay, a little more careful. Noted. Why don't we go clean up the rest of that, get another gun in here, and let's see, how is the durability on this item looking? Y'all can see we took a couple of crashes, and I mean, the durability does go down. But again, this also does increase the damage on the zombies that we were hitting as well. But now, why don't we go and throw on the off-road chains, check out a little bit of this in action, and see how that does all play out. So why don't we go and make our way off of this, and y'all can see, I mean, we are going full speed regardless of the road type that we are on, versus like, I mean, why don't we go and after we get out of this, but we're taking a lot more damage when we hit things, so we gotta be careful, right? Why don't we, go ahead and hit you over there, and actually try to do this camp a little bit more sneaky this time around, now that we've gotten a little bit of a heads up on it. Get out of here, fast spider. Although, we do smell awful, so I don't know how sneaky we're gonna be looking, but hey, we could give it a shot, you know? But again, we've been riding off-road, and y'all can see on the chopper, the off-road chains are losing a little bit of durability as well. And last but not least, we do want to see that nitrous oxide in action too. But for now, why don't we go and try to actually take a couple of these raiders down, and this time, without causing a whole bunch of noise, and hopefully that means that, yeah, we're not being swarmed by all of them at once, but we can kind of pick them off a little bit. Okay, I said a little bit one by one, but not in completely. Oh, no. But I was able to get a little bit of good damage on them with that shotgun there. But as y'all see, the road does hit a little bit of a dead end. So I believe we got to make our way back over to the highway and actually, oh, check it out. This is awesome. These items actually stack in the back of your chopper too. Well, isn't that interesting? You know what else is also interesting? The fact that we got that nitrous oxide right over there. Our tank is at 100%, and whoa! How bad is it? Boop! When I crash. Okay, a lot of damage when I crash, but dude, we just one-shot a floater bloater doing that. This is insane, although it's out of control like crazy. Whoa! Oh, we got another split in the road, and actually we just got into our first ambulance station. An entirely new type of location. We got a couple of zombies still following up on us, but I digress. Let's see what this ambulance station has in store for us. It appears like there is a front door at the EMS, and oh no! We've hit a lot of alarms, and there are a lot of angry zombies rolling up. We gotta try and find, oh my goodness. Dude, I think this is gonna like keep on summoning zombies. There's a freaking frenzy giant coming. Okay, we gotta try and find like a way to turn off this alarm because like I literally think that these zombies are gonna keep on showing up. You guys have got to be careful. Do we just start like opening doors and looking? I need a crowbar. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I don't have a crowbar. I don't even have time to think. I need a hatchet. So those are gonna be some tools that you probably want to bring with you. There's new medic zombies over here, but okay. The good news, I think I maybe see the alarm over here that we can hit. Okay, is this all that I gotta hit to turn off this freaking alarm? So be careful, as soon as you open a door, there's gonna be a lot of angry zombies. Wow. That was almost bad. Okay, so hospital location, word of warning. Be careful. As soon as you open a door, you wanna try and find the way to shut that off. Because, I mean, I think those zombies will just continuously swarm you. The medics don't drop anything special. I thought maybe, you know, them being special zombies. Doesn't look like it, but yeah. Come with hatchets, come with crowbars. That appears to be so far confirmed the 2 tools that you're gonna want for this. Let's go ahead and crowbar this door down, and we've got a locker. Hopefully the doors that are like a little bit locked have better stuff. Oh yeah, they got a lot of stuff, baby. Woo-hoo-hoo. Check that out. And then the hatchet, what do you have behind door number 2, my friend? Another chest. Then we got a chest outside too that the zombies appear to be protecting. Let's definitely go and throw some of this stuff into the back of our high-speed motorcycle, as fun as that Nitrous is though. And eventually, after enough driving, we've reached a radio tower. Dude, that fast biter was on a mission. Get out of here. Hopefully the rest of them kind of gave up and aren't interested in fighting me. How can we open this up? There's just like a closed doorway. Do we need to like sneak in or open up as some sort of like a side door? I mean, there is a door right there, and there's gonna be a ton of zombies being funneled to us through here. But, I mean, nothing we can't take care of. That was pretty manageable. What do we have here? We gotta turn the generator on. I can do that. What does that do? Do I have to like repair it? That it? Just a little bit of repairs? Okay, and that opens the door, and it summons a whole ton of zombie shotgun raid. Oh, and a frenzy giant. We definitely want to try to take him down before he one-shots us. Okay, he didn't one-shot us, but he did do a decent amount of damage. Oh, they're summoning a bunch of frenzy giants, man. But I think that's the last of them. Once this guy's down, we should be good to go. Okay, and with that, I think we've gotten the worst of the radio tower done with. What does this do? Do you copy? We're waiting on the coordinates for the airdrop with supplies. Wait, what? I hear an airdrop happening. Coming in. The airdrop's on its way. Where? Hold on. Expect an airdrop by the abandoned gas station over and out. Oh, is that gonna be like one of the locations that pop up that we've yet to explore? Oh, here we go. Wait, this looks like it might be an abandoned gas station. Okay, where's the airdrop I've heard so much about? I'm looking forward to seeing what that's about. We just gotta go and clear a bunch of zombies here. Again, so far, the zombies that we're dealing with appear to be primarily, you know, fast biters, floater bloaters, variations of floater bloaters like the medics, and lots of frenzy giants. I can't remember the last time I've seen so many frenzy giants since like maybe Bunker Alpha or something, but we do got plenty of them. And what type of loot can we expect from the gas station? We gotta turn the generator on to get a couple of things spawning in. It looks like maybe we can siphon fuel. Oh no, stay away from me, frenzy giant. Maybe we can like siphon fuel from these gas pumps and do something with that. I don't know. That's one idea. For now, though, keep our distance with the frenzy giant. Take him down. We are starting to run a little bit lower on guns and stuff, but I think we'll make do. We got a floater bloater inside the gas station itself. And probably that's where we gotta like turn on the generator, if I had to guess. But we still gotta find this airdrop, wherever the heck that thing could be. I can't imagine it's in the gas station, but they said it's somewhere around it. So we'll see. But for now, let's loot up the insides. And see what we can get out of here. Probably another crowbar room. Yeah, dude, this is the most useful crowbars have been in like forever. Make sure that you have got some ready to go. Oh, baby, because they typically, the rooms that they unlock have the most stuff. And okay, we also have another type of crate. So each type of location between the food, the tools, and the medical supply locations also have a chance of giving you a crate like what we are seeing here. So just something to kind of keep in mind. We've got, what is this, a fast biter there, feasting on a dead guy? Oh, what's dead guy got on him? Hello, dead guy. Anything good? A key. Okay. Oh no, an alarm! That's not good. Is the loot gonna be worth it? I mean, there's more supplies to turn in at the gas station, so arguably, let's definitely grab that. Empty canister. Not as important to me, but could be. And then what do we got to do here? We just got to chop this down with a hatchet. Or potentially crowbar the door. Is that like one of the two ways that we could get into this room? I don't know. There's a door right there. Maybe it's not openable, but okay. It wants us to bring the motorcycle around. Why? Does it need to be like right here? It does. Oh! We can actually literally repair our motorcycle in the middle of this event. That's actually kind of cool. As long as the motorcycle's in the garage, it literally lets you repair it. That's freaking sweet, man. Oh, and this back room probably has the generator. There we go. That's what we got to use the key for. And now, I mean, we might be able to, okay, mow down a couple more zombies. So many interactions essentially just spawn in zombies. You got to be careful about that. And nowhere to drain gasoline into? Bro, I'm right here. Unless I need empty canisters? Gotcha. So you just got to bring some empty canisters, and each of these, it looks like we got 3 from the first one and 2 from the second one. So you'll get a random amount of gasoline from interacting with them. And it's a Fena Outpost, which appears like, yeah, that's definitely giving medical supplies, if you ask me. What type of zombies can we expect on the inside? I imagine some tough cookies. Fast biter there. Crawler there, fast biter, crawler, crawler. Good, good, good. This is all going well, except, wow, there's a lot of zombies at this location. But nothing that we can't deal with. What do we have over here? Some sort of a box that we gotta interact with? Some more chests? I can't interact with that box right now, though. Maybe we gotta find something at another part of this location first? Why don't we go and open up whatever chest is inside of this building? What do you got? Anything good? I mean, just more of the medical supplies. That really appears like it's gonna be the key loot. And again, that's gonna be the key way that you're gonna be able to level up your battle pass. And it's a switchboard, so we just gotta repair it if we find the right parts. Boom! Let's fix that bad boy, and it just opens up a door into, I imagine, a lot of loot. No, just one. Wow, usually the things... Okay, that's actually the entire outpost. Wow. Okay, so this outpost actually had much less than I expected. Maybe this is here because, like, maybe sometimes when this location spawns in, this is the one that requires repairs and the other one just opens outright, but very small location. Not a lot in that one. And finally, the last location, a parking lot filled with food. And I see some of these fences up. Do we got to worry about raiders in this location? Yep, this is a raider location. So we could try, again, these raider locations appear like they have a sneaky way that you can approach them, but I like going in guns a-blazing. Y'all know me. But I believe if you were to trigger one of those alarms, again, same thing happens. You can't really pick them off one by one. There's gonna be the entire camp. They're gonna hear that trap and they are going to be swarming. But all right, let's start looting our first stuff. And what do we have here? I mean, more of the supplies. Again, that's gonna be the core thing that we are getting from a bunch of this stuff. And this parking lot, I mean, it appears to be one of the locations that's a little bit on the smaller side. And I need a crowbar to get into here. All right, I'm into here. Another radio and backup. No, this location, no radio, no backup, just a chest. And voila, with that, we've completed every location that this instance of the outskirts has to offer. Now, what I want to see, all right, what happens if let's activate this, where it retains items in the bike's trunk when the player dies in the Uncharted Territories. That sounds to me like if you die without this, all of this stuff in the back of your trunk is going to disappear. So let's activate that beacon. And let's go die really quickly and see exactly what happens. Death, I embrace you! All right, let's go die and let's see if all of that stuff is left in our chopper. By the sounds of what we just used though, that should exactly be the case. And I wonder if we use that once, is that like a temporary buff? Okay, that's probably a temporary buff that only works one time. What happens if we go back and yeah, I mean, all the stuff stays right here where we would expect it. Now here's what I'm gonna do. What happens if we go back there now and die? Do we lose all of this? Let's find out. Naked Man Star on a mission. And all right, we're back. We just ran our motorcycle right through that. And now when we die and go back to base, if I had to guess, I think all of our stuff may or may not disappear because I think that protection only protects you once for the next 4 hours. Whereas now if we go back to our bike, is it gonna be empty? Yep. empty as can be. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let this be my warning to you. In the biggest, newest location of Last Day on Earth, you have got to be careful. But with that said, that's gonna do it for this preview of the new update. Cannot wait to check the full thing out. Make sure to subscribe with that notification bell to stay in the loop, because we'll be checking it out ASAP as soon as the full update is out. That's gonna wrap it up here for now. Thank you guys all ton for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.